One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Ekeler. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. It's now 3rd down. That's to the right side, and it's sitting. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
On the ground, this is the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On 2nd down, Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. And I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Second down throw for Love. That one, take it in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Packers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Daniel. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Quick throw, taken in. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, Love. That is caught to the goal line and in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Samuel has it working in the middle. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Daniels to throw on second down. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Daniels going to throw again. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing is Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Game of Samuel. Touchdown, Washington.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Love to throw on first and 10. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield.
Complete to Tyler Kraft. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Packers.
On first down, it's Love. This one deep and looking for Melton. He is in. Bo Melton. Touchdown, Packers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Pass brought in by Samuel. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That is caught at the 3. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. And he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10. The man in motion is Watson. off the play fake. Here's Love. This one deep and looking for Melton. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. One final chance. Does not work out. Time's expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Love. Going for it all. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Daniels now on first down. Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll motion over Samuel. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Cynic. And it's going to be a Commanders 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He's got room to roam. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
The tight end, Ertz, in motion. To the air again is Daniels. And he will score again. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. On play action, Love. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Here's Jacobs. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Second down throw for Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Daniels. Over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. Running here with Robinson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Big play coming up. This is third down. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. His 11th grab of the game, and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down.
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So you roll the dice on offense, and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Now Jacobs. He's to the 25. He's to the 45. Josh Jacobs. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Again, working deep downfield. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game.